for the United Kingdom and Ireland in joint collaboration with the United Kingdom and Irish Council of Malaysian Students. Now, a lot of you might be wondering what this event is actually about and why a lot of you are gathered here today. Basically, we as young people are currently in the quest to find our place in the world. There's various definitions of success and what it means to be successful. And I'm sure all of us are looking for a holistic definition of success. So, in this struggle of life, careers are becoming increasingly important. And how our careers contribute to our success in life is also becoming an increasingly important question that all of us have to ask ourselves. So, as students, we're primarily interested in finding a pathway to a successful and, more importantly, meaningful career. So, how do we get that? What kind of skills do we need? And how do we overcome the various challenges that are in our way? So, in order to help us find the answers to all these very pressing questions, we have three wonderful speakers who are going to share their experience with us, and hopefully we all can learn something from what they have to share. First up, we have Ms. Nabiha Sultan Maidin from Deloitte. Please give her a round of applause. Secondly, we have Mrs. Geeta Sidurov. She's the founder and the CEO of Nosh Detox Delivery, which is a company that deals in alternative therapies and organic foods, if I got that right. And finally, we have Mr. Saif Ahmad, who is the CEO of Made in Europe, which is a non-profit organization which tries to encourage youths to participate in meaningful global action. And he's also very actively involved in other non-profit organizations. So before we proceed to the speaker sessions, I'd like to call upon Ms. Dina Azmi from the UKEC to give a few words. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable panelists, respected UKC and MACFIS executives, and fellow friends, I thank you and extend my deepest gratitude for making it to this event. For this event, I would like to share with you one of Winston Churchill's advice that I keep quite close to my heart. He says, success is the ability to go from one failure to another failure without loss of enthusiasm. What this quote means is you don't have to fail again and again and again, but it means that if you are able to bring yourself back up when you fall down, that itself is a glory. And today we hope to inspire you with the help of three walking examples of success: potential, opportunities, and impact. These are the three words I see when I look at our three speakers today. How do you reach your full potential and climb up the ladder to success? How do you strike a balance between the EQ and IQ, as mentioned by Datuk Sri Johan Rasnat in our session a few days ago? He says we need to balance EQ and IQ in order to bring ourselves forward in life. How can you outline the path that you are able to choose upon graduation, the path which may determine your whole life? What we know now is that what we are living in today is a competitive world. When you are told that the choices you make at 17 to choose between law or medicine is a decision that will change your life. But I would like to remind you that you're just a teenager. It doesn't change. It's not the end of the world. One decision can lead to another blissful one. I would just like to say that whatever it may be is the path you choose, and we hope today you may be able to be inspired and choose your options. In line with this, the UKC would like to invite you to our 18th career fair this coming 1st of April 2012. And you can send in your CVs at cv@ukconline.com. Do this and you'll be able to reach the things that these people did: potential, opportunities, and impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dina. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Amina Azman from the Malaysian Accounting and Finance Society to share a few words. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, everyone. First and foremost, welcome to our first UKEC MACFIS Career Talk event for this year, and thank you for attending. And to our organizing committee, thank you so much. I know you have worked so hard to make this event a success. Not to forget our speakers, Ms. Nabiha, Ms. Gita Sidurok, and Mr. Saif Ahmad. Thank you for making your time to share your stories and experience with all of us here today. I hope we can get some inputs from them. I know this event, maybe in 2 hours and 30 minutes from now, it will finish. I hope you can take all their inputs, their stories, their experience that they are going to share with you after this, and apply it to your life. Make it as one of your turning points in life. The points they are going to share with you, it may bring you, it may give you a long impact in your life after this. So make full use of it, and I wish you all the best in your future undertakings, and good luck. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Amina Azman. From what you can see from both speeches, both UKEC and MacFIS have been very passionate about this project and all the projects that they have been collaborating under. So I would recommend giving a round of applause to the organizing committee for pulling this event off. Now, for the moment we've been waiting for, the speaker session. Now, I'd like to introduce the first speaker. She is Ms. Nabia Sultan Maidin. She's the Manager of Enterprise Risk Service Department in Deloitte, based in London. She graduated with first class honours in Bachelor of Science, Accounting and Finance from the London School of Economics. She's an ACA Chartered Accountant, and she received her qualifications from the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales. Another interesting fact is that she used to be the General Secretary of MacFIS back in 2006. So some of you here today might soon be giving a speech in 6 years' time. Right. Without any further ado, I'd like to call up Ms. Nabiha Sultan Maidin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good evening, everyone. Then, thanks very much for that brilliant introduction. So I look forward to hearing from you guys in 6 years' time. That's a true fact. Actually, I've prepared some slides, but unfortunately, we haven't got a projector today. So I'm just going to talk, and if you've got any questions, stop me at any time. I have a tendency to talk quite fast. So stop me if I'm going too fast. Introductions, my name is Nabiha Sultan Maidin. I am a manager at Deloitte, been with the firm for 6 years now. Graduated from LSE back in the day, a batch of 2006, accounting and finance with first class honours. I was a student representative at the NUS, I'm not sure they're still around these days, was elected at the LSE. So I was a representative for the LSE back in the day. Also the General Secretary for MacFIS. As a matter of fact, I think Dina mentioned that Dr. Johan Raslan said came a couple of days ago. I met him when I just came back from Malaysia, to be exactly. I came back last Sunday, and I met Dr. Johan on the Friday at the PwC office. He gave me a personal tour of PwC, and they were asking me when are you going to come back and join us, which the answer that I haven't got an answer to at the moment, so we'll talk about that later. So basically, Dr. Johan was the sponsor back in the day when we first started, and I see that PwC is still the sponsor for MacFIS, so that's good. We've got a very good relationship with them. I was a founding member of the MacFIS organization, which is quite an interesting fact. Not come back to this room for 6-7 years now, which is why I got lost when I was trying to come back to the MSD. I had to call my friend in the audience, Natasha. I was just like, oh, where's the MSD? I got lost. Can't believe that. So as I'm standing here, I'm just reminiscing back the fact that when we did our launch event back in 2004, so that must have been like 7-8 years ago, we had it in this very room, and then it's quite pleasing to see that the organization is still going on after all this time. So well done to everyone who's keeping the society moving after all this time, and great job to everyone. Okay, in terms of where I've gone since university, just a bit of a history back in my life. LSE, I'm sure you guys have this lots of time. I'm not sure in the audience, are you? How many of you are from London? Hands up. LSE? Quite a few. Regions? Anybody came down from the outside of London? Which university?
University of Warwick.
What degree?
Accounting and Finance.
Wow, good. So well done for making the way. So I think she deserves a round of applause for the fact that she came all the way down. for this, so well done. I think back in the day when we first started, we had quite a strong showing in Warwick, Manchester, and Lancaster. So that's probably the top three, plus obviously LSE. So good to know that there's still people coming in from there. As my history goes, I did do the simultaneation scheme with Deloitte in my second year of university, and I got a job offer straight after that. Which is why I kind of decided to, I'm not sure what do I do with my life after university, so let's just go on and join Deloitte and see what happens. The initial plan was I'll stay for 3 years, do my CA and get out of there. 6 years on, I'm still here, so get to ask me why later. So unfortunately, we don't have any slide, any projectors, but I'll talk through stuff in terms of why it is that I think it's such a good opportunity to be joining a big four, not necessarily just Deloitte, PwC, EY, KPMG. I know it's a taboo for normal graduate recruitment, you guys basically mentioning competitors' names, but I think that the way I see it, I think we've got a good relationship with the other big three, so it's quite happy to have that relationship with them. In terms of the work that I do, why did I join Deloitte, essentially? So have you heard of Deloitte? Yes, good, I'm glad. I was getting a bit worried for a second. It's just like everybody's going to jump PwC now. It's just like, what's Deloitte? How do you pronounce it? Is Deloitte or what?